Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's episode of Honestly Speaking with Pritam Das. Today we have Ms. Svetlana Maslovskaya. She's from Brno, Russia, and she is known to organize students' camp in Siberian region and across Russia. She has organized different student camps in Russia and in abroad, such as United States, Canada, Croatia, etc. She's a graduate from Pedagogical University in Brno, and she has been in this field for past maybe around 22 years. Svetlana, welcome to my show.
Nice to greet everyone. Nice to meet you. Thanks for inviting me.
Nice to meet you too, Svetlana. Svetlana, I want to know, most of the time, teachers, what they want to do is to teach or to start a school as a business, right? So, but why did you choose this? When back in 20 years back, what was going through your mind to start student camp as your business?
Well, you see, it happened so unexpectedly, and I didn't plan this to start anything because at that period, 22 years ago, I worked as a teacher at the university, Altai State University, as a teacher of English. Mm-hmm. And once my colleague asked me just to be with her students. And I asked her what was the problem, why she couldn't be with her students herself. She told me that she was going to have an interview just to go to the United States of America and to work as a counselor. So we left all our students. we decided not to have our classes, and I went to the interview. And
just one second. What kind of counseling was this? Student counseling, or what was this?
Oh, it was we had an interview for the counseling, just to work with the disabled people in America.
Okay.
So just in 1998, I went to America, mm-hmm. and I worked as a counselor, and my campers were disabled people. And when I came back to Russia, it was the period when we had just like financial collapse, 1998, and the situation was rather difficult. And I guess I was very, very happy. I didn't have any problems, and some authorities came to me and asked to organize. They asked a lot of questions about America, about the camp, and asked me just to organize something like in America, the camp for the kids. So
was it for disabled kids or like regular kids?
No, just in 2000 we started our first sessions. It was the camp for just children. Okay. From 8 till 16, just 17-year-old.
And this was in Altai, in Brno.
Yes, just in Altai. Just mainly all the guys were from Brno.
Mm-hmm.
So just it was the beginning.
Okay.
and I didn't plan just to. We had 2 sessions during the summer, mm-hmm. and at that time, on the 11th of January, my daughter was born. Mm-hmm. And when I had the first camp, she was only 6 months old.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she was with me. And it was like for fun for me to mm-hmm. organize summer camp, and that's all. But when the summer was over, in autumn, I had some phone calls from the parents, and they expected that I would organize a winter camp.
Wow.
Oh, yes. I really didn't plan.
No, but
I had to do it.
Before going to winter camp, I want to know something about the first summer camp. How did you feel inside? What was your experience organizing the first camp?
just I was very excited because I had the chance to fulfill all my dreams. We had five American students. They were from Texas. At that period, they were just in Bano, and I was lucky to invite them to the camp. We organized English speaking environment. All the first counselors, they were my very close friends. They were just my colleagues. Some of them were my colleagues. Some of them worked at the other university. So they were just great professionals. And we just it was. I was excited because, and to tell the truth, I didn't know anything about the camps. So, we played with the kids. We organized the program like for ourselves. It should be just. It was interesting. It was informative, and and of course, the main idea for me just was to organize a safe environment. First of all, safe environment, yes, because we were the first English-speaking camp,
and in Russia or
just in our region,
like in Siberian region, right?
Yeah, and it was absolutely new for the parents.
Right.
I can say that they trusted. They had a lot of doubts and they had a lot of questions. So it was very responsible.
But I'm glad that they came back to you again to organize a winter camp.
Winter camp, right? And after winter camp,
and how did you feel? How did you feel? Like the summer camp is over, then the winter camp. Oh my gosh! Like how did you feel? I thought you were like very excited.
Yes, I was excited. Yes, and
then after that, it carried on.
Yes, and after winter camp, I understood that I needed to get more information about the psychology of children, the activities, and a very serious process started. So, and it has been just continuing for 22 years, right?
My goodness! Congratulations.
Yes, and after each session, I understand. Oh, I don't know just many things. And again, I start finding new games, new approaches. It's like a process which will never just stop.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. So during that time, in the first year, did you think that this is going to be a career for rest of your life?
No. Just I had a special period in Russia. We have for 3 years when you take care of your newborn child, and in 2 years I gave the birth to my second child.
Okay.
My son was born, and just in 2006 I returned to the university as a teacher. I really wanted just to teach the students because I worked with very nice students, and I still like just working with them. And I was missing my job just at the university, but I couldn't combine just run the business, your own business, and work as a teacher at the university. So I had just to stop. And my parents were very scared, my role parents, and I was really scared because when you work at a university student, you have some guarantees. You you like safe, right?
Yeah, you like to be safe. Yeah.
And yes, and at that period, I decided I should be totally devoted to my own business.
That's very good. Yeah. Very good. I'm really proud of you. And so now, when you see like how many sessions do you have in a year?
In a year, we have 9 sessions. just 6 during the summer period, and during each school vacation holiday, we spend the camps.
I think the summer programs are the biggest one, right?
Yeah, absolutely right.
And how many
Because
students do you organize in one session?
just in summer, 150 for one session.
Okay.
We have different approaches. Sunshine Junior for the camp from 6 till 13. We are located in the sanatoriums, very just nice places where the kids live. They share three people. They live 3 people in a room, and they're very comfortable just conditions for their living. Just in this session, we have just 100 and just, I guess, and 10 or just 20 children. But when we go just closer to the Altai region, just that session is for children from 9 till 18. Just those sessions are for 150 children.
So 150 children in one group, right? I mean, you said you have 6 sessions in summer.
In summer, yeah.
And in one session, you have 150 students around.
Yeah.
Okay. So do they repeat? Like, do they come back?
Oh, just some of them really. Some of them come back. For example, they try just to come to 2 sessions. Yeah, because the sessions are different. Their themes are different.
Yeah.
So just they ask the parents.
That is my next question is actually, you see, so when a student comes back, so they have already learned or kind of played the games in the previous session, and they wouldn't like to repeat it in the next one, right? So how do you manage the games and activities each session, or do you repeat some activities?
There are some activities that those children like very, very much. They're like they are traditional. Just family game, Macabia. Just we've been playing this game for 21 years, and just we like this game, and and there are some just camp games, but mainly we try to find new games for the kids, just to find new things to discuss with them, and each session is absolutely different according to the theme, to the just ideas. So just Altai region is not very big, and mainly kids from Bano come to our just camp. So just
so do you organize only in Altai, or do you organize in different parts of Russia as well?
Just mainly in Altai, but we've had some trips abroad, educational trips.
Yeah, could you please tell me about that? Like, which countries have you been to already? I know that you've been to Canada and in the States.
Yeah, we've been to Canada. We've been just twice to America. We've been, I guess, around about 20 times to Great Britain.
20 times.
Yes.
Okay.
And just imagine we've been to one city. Norwich is our favorite city and this favorite center. So we've been to Cyprus. We've been 4 times to Ireland. We've been once to China. So that's all. Not so many countries, but we hope that in the nearest future we'll be able just to continue traveling abroad.
Talking about your students, do you have only Russian students, or do you invite students for different other countries also?
We would like we would like to invite
So,
students from other countries.
but currently you do not have students from different other countries, right?
We don't have the Just we
Do
don't have, but
what's your
but
plan
we
for the
really
future?
want.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, just if you're here, just me, just if you're a teacher or just an organizer from any country, just welcome,
Yeah.
and we really make your visits very comfortable, memorable.
All the viewers who are watching this
Yes.
program, they should like spread this news that there's a beautiful camp going on in Altai region. Beautiful region. I have never been there, but I've seen the pictures. It's really beautiful, and they should spread the news that students from different countries should come to this region for the summer camps, and they're gonna love it. All right. So talking about you, yeah, please.
Just this summer, some students from the European part of Russia are coming to our camp, and we will organize a trip around the Altai Mountains. Just they will visit Manzhurok, just our famous place, and other sightseeing in Altai Mountains.
Right.
So welcome.
So, what about your counselor, or what do you call them? Teachers or counselors? What do you call them?
Oh, just we call them counselors.
Counselors, okay. What about your counselors? Like, how do you find them? Are they volunteers or are they permanently working there?
Yeah, that's the main part of my job is to prepare just proper professional counselors.
Right.
We are lucky that in our just city we have a pedagogical institute, and we have the Department of Foreign Languages, and mainly all the counselors are the students of this department. I have my own school for the counselors, and it starts working at the end of January, and it continues till the end of May. I invite all the volunteers, but then according to my according to the demands, like my own feeling, just I choose the best. I choose the best, and some of them go to this school because they really it's a great chance for them to just raise their self-esteem, to reveal their talents. They just everything just is in my school is like at a real camp. I teach them just a lot of games, how to play a lot of games, how to treat the kids, how to decide their just conflicts, how to prevent, first of all, them.
Right.
Yeah,
so if somebody wants to apply in as a counselor in your school, I mean in your camp, how do they do this? I mean, do they have to go to your website, or what is the procedure to apply?
You mean the students from other places, from other parts? Yeah, just they should apply. They should call me. And it's not necessarily from Bano, because if you really have just a great sense just to work with children, I feel it. I may just have classes in Zoom. I always go just with the just counselors. I stay with the I stay with the counselors in the camp. I can help. I can help the counselors at any moment. I give them some advice, so on and so forth. Just
right.
Just if you really want, welcome. Yes.
Yeah. So So when you conduct all these things, do you get any government help?
The only help is not to not to make obstacles.
Oh.
That's 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 this kind of help. Yeah, of course. Mm, uh, our local government, they respect our camp. They
That's good.
respect me personally, and I feel it.
Mhm.
It's a kind of support because if they are own children, if they
Mhm.
want us to send any just some people, they want to send their own kids,
Mhm.
they send the kids to my camp. So I
Right.
really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and so
So that's really
and
good.
financially we are just independent. The parents pay their own money,
Mhm.
but this year we are lucky. And last year we had the same chance. Our local government gives a kind of loan of a very nice amount of sum to the parents.
That's
So
so good
just
to hear.
the whole sum will be reduced thanks
That's
to
really
the
good. It's really
local
good.
government.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talking about these camps, students mainly needs to interact with each other, right? How did you handle the situation during pandemic? Because you see, like when pandemic, the whole world was closed, right? And that's your prime business to go out and mingle with people and mingle with students. How did you handle the situation? Did you face any problem?
So I can't say that I really had a problem. Yeah, just we were lucky
Okay.
because yeah, we were lucky because we had summer camps, and thanks to the parents,
Hmm.
they 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 trusted us a lot,
Hmm.
and we we managed to have just 4 summer sessions, or I
Hmm.
guess even 5 summer sessions, and
Right.
we didn't allow parents to visit their kids. We
Mm,
checked temperature twice a day.
really good.
We yes, the places where we or were just located, just they organized everything just for our just how to say just all the places just had the requirements,
Right.
had just they
And
they
this
were
this war conflicts and everything, is it hampering you, or like everything is normal for you? Because as far as I know,
that is a very just very hard situation right now for the whole country, and
right.
because we really sorry for the victims we have in this situation, and the government doesn't just we are not uh, advised just to say it the war. It's
Mm,
like a war. It's like a military operation. So
right. Right.
yes,
No.
according to the government, yeah, just I think some of the parents will have to save money,
Yes.
uh, but children are of great priority for many
Mm,
of the parents, and
right.
we are just ready just to take money, just not the whole amount of money just at
Mm,
once.
so
Just
good.
they may pay just they may divide their sum into some parts.
Like
Oh,
installments.
yeah, like this.
Hmm.
So
Right.
and thanks to local government that
Mm,
the sum will be a bit reduced. Yeah.
right. Right.
But it's my responsibility to make this summer very kind for the kids, very restful, very just joyful for the kids. I think just we won't speak about such
Right.
serious
Right. But that's good. You don't
problems or
speak
just
about this.
topics like government
Politics and
problems like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to avoid all of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's really good, and I really appreciate that. And kids should be away from politics and everything. The main
Absolutely right.
main
Yeah.
focus should be education and enjoy their life because they're
Focus on
just kids.
education. You see,
Right.
yes.
So,
Focus on.
all right. So coming back to the camp life. So my question is, in this 22 years, what kind of main problems have you faced? Any failure you have seen in your life, or I mean, anything that you could not handle properly, or you wished that you could have handled it better? Is there anything?
I think
Can't remember.
lack of time.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of ideas, you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of projects which just eat all my time, and the problem is that time flies, life flies
That's
so
true.
quickly, and I try to solve all the problems at that moment when they happen. When they happen, just not to postpone them, just to decide them. Just
it's very positive of you.
yes, yes, to be positive, just to be to deal with everyone, and just not to make conflicts, to avoid them.
Right.
And children are always children.
Yeah. That's my question. That's my next question, actually. Like, see, I mean, you have so many students, children, living together. They definitely have tussles. They definitely fight and quarrel. How do you handle that situation? Sometimes when teenagers fight, that sometimes gets like ugly, right? So how do you handle the situation?
First of all, a counselor should foresee such situation, and all these situations, they can be just prevented. If a child just goes alone, and if he talks a lot on the phone with the parents or does with someone, it means he's alone. It means that something just disturbs something just inside of him. And if he's like irritated or just all these things, just we should pay attention to such kids.
Right.
If they, for example, this child doesn't want just someone sit on his bed. Okay, it means that he's for the first time in the camp. Maybe just he's the only child in the family, and we understand such kids.
Right.
Just we talk a lot. We they have just a special team time during the day when they play a lot. Yeah, and especially it's very necessary during the first 3 days when we when our task is to get a lot information about this child, about his about the interests, about the hobbies, about likes and dislikes.
Right.
Just if you know a lot a child, you just you become closer.
Right.
But yeah, and if they fight, if they have quarrels, just not to take the position of this or that child, just to be neutral, just not to judge them, just to make them friends. Just there are some things which I teach my students how to do it. I mean, the counselors, how to deal with such situations.
So are you the only trainer of the counselor, or do you have other trainers also? Who trains the counselor?
I train them. Of course, I try to. I ask the counselors, the head of the sessions. Just I ask them to come and they tell different situations. They play different games, and I have the psychologists but yeah, just I should invite more people. But some of the psychologists they don't work a lot with the kids as I do. Just for each situation, for each for each like topic, I have a lot of personal situations. Yes. Right now, I mainly teach the students myself.
Right. And in the camps, how do you handle the emergencies, like medical emergencies? Do you have facilities for that?
We have the doctors with us, and they are very nice people. And so the counselors, the doctors, just the head counselors, everyone just is responsible for the health. And it is the priority. It's the main part for me, because a child should return back safe and healthy to the parent. That's the main thing for me.
Right.
I'm not so just the program, the activities. It's not the main part for me. Child's health. That's the point. You see.
That's true. That's true. And I can feel that this is a very kind of involving job, right? You have to be involved in this like throughout 24/7, because students are there 24/7, and then you have been doing it for like 22 years. So what's your kind of advice to the new generation teachers or somebody who wants to organize camps like the way you do?
I think you should love your job. Just you should love people first of all. See,
very important.
just
yes.
Yeah, I love people. I love talking to people. I love be with people. Just it makes me stronger. It takes energy and it gives a lot at the same time.
Right.
And yeah, I don't know what else. Just I'm ready to share my knowledge, or if someone needs any kind of advice, welcome.
Yes.
So just, I will do it with great pleasure, and you see.
Okay, to all the viewers, I'll put Ms. Svetlana's link in the description, and I mean her email address and her school's websites, etc. So you can, if you want to contact her, you can contact her from there directly. So going ahead, Svetlana, what's your plan for the next 5 years? How big do you want to grow? Like, do you want to make it like completely international, or what's your plan?
My plan? Yeah, I have many plans.
If you don't mind sharing.
Well, just it's rather hard just to answer your question because everything is so changeable. Everything is so just flexible at the same time.
Right.
And first of all, I want us to be happy in my life.
Sure.
I want us to. I want to be to just to have in a resource. I want us to be in a resourceful. Yes, and it means you may do a lot of things if you have this inner resource like
That's
this.
Very true.
It
I
means
agree.
just to be healthy, to be with right people in your life, to be surrounded by nice people, like this. And yeah, that's the dream for me, because if you have a dream, you you may realize it. But first of all, the problem is people sometimes don't do anything because they don't dream.
That's very true.
They don't dream.
Very true.
I really want us to have many dreams. Just to yes, yes,
such touchy lines.
yes,
Such beautiful lines.
yes, yes.
Svetlana, thank you very much for coming to my show. I wish I could talk to you more, and probably
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
In the future again, we'll talk again, probably.
It was very it was very comfortable for me. I was really relaxed, and maybe just next time I will give a bit different answer. But
for sure, yes.
But right now, I feel so, yeah.
Probably our topics will also be different. Thank you, Svetlana. Thank you, and thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to my show, and for all your future endeavors. I wish you the best.
Thank you very much. I have the same wishes to you. Thanks for your you see, just very, very great job just to organize all the educators, all the business people just together, and you give us the opportunity to share our experience. Thank you very much.
That is my motive, actually, to bring, because this is kind of a difficult time in Russia. I've lived in Russia before, and so I want to bring everyone together. I want real people to talk, people like you, people like other businesswomen, businessmen. I want them to talk and understand their perspective and what is actually going on in the real ground, not the media, not the mainstream media. That's why I want to connect with you people, and that's what I want to do, like in the coming future, to make the situation easier. And for the viewers, if you like this video, please hit a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any question, please write on the comment below. And if you want to contact me, the description will be in the my description will be in the description section, and Svetlana's email address and contact will also be in the description section. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.